God is working everything together for good in your life. Don't give up hope. Don't give up your praise. He's working it together. He's working your life. It may not look like what we expect, but he is doing that. Just because it didn't look like victory during Holy Week, it was. I heard this said, the donkey wasn't a downgrade. It was a declaration. A donkey doesn't look like a victory, but it carried one. Sometimes things may not look like we expect them to, but it can carry something far greater. On that donkey, Jesus was saying this, I didn't come to take over Rome. I came to take over hearts. I came to conquer sin. I came to reunite man with God. And I did it in the form of a man, that people would be able to relate. You see, oftentimes religion makes God unrelatable, unattainable. But didn't Jesus say the kingdom of heaven is at hand? When something is at hand, it's near enough by to be able to get a hold of. Jesus is not some far distant entity that we can't get to, that we can't appreciate, that we're separated, we're unworthy to come. We are unworthy until the blood of Christ touches us, until we receive the message of the Messiah. Maybe in your life, he's not changing your situations yet. I think if I had handed out paper and pen and asked people, write down something that you're struggling with, I think that we would all be able to write down at least a couple of things that we're struggling with right now. I think sometimes it would take a little more thought to then write down all the victories that God has given, because sometimes we forget those things, but maybe he's not changing the situation yet, because he's working on something deep inside of us. The people praised God. Because of their expectations, they were really praising him. But don't let your praise be limited to your expectations about what you're hoping for, about what you believe should or could happen. Many people in this same crowd, they shouted Hosanna on Sunday, but on Friday they shouted crucify him, because their expectations changed, because they were swayed by pressure. They were caught up in the fad at the moment, but it didn't quite look so good on Thursday night or on Friday morning or on Friday afternoon. Because of these things, they would then shout crucify him. Not all of them. Not all of them said Hosanna, and not all of them said crucify him. But some did, and some did. And very possibly some that didn't say Hosanna during the first day, during the rest of this week, maybe then they changed. And then they did say, he is the King of Kings. He is the Lord. He is the blessed Messiah. He is the one that comes. But sadly, there was a change and a flip-flop. And sometimes that's what happens in our lives. We get disappointed. We come to church on Sunday. We let somebody pray with us. We feel really good about it. And Monday morning, we think things are going to change this week. And then by Wednesday, it's all down again. And our praise changes. It shouldn't be, but it does. Let's not let our praise be based only on our expectations. Let's let our praise be based upon because he's God.